Welcome back to another episode of the Coach's Corner. Today, I am titling this series, Should This Be Painful? Let's talk about pain during exercise. There are two types of pain that you will want to avoid. One causes injury, and one causes almost over catabolic nature of the muscles, meaning you're breaking down way too much. I get asked this question a lot. Is there such a thing as overtraining? Can I overtrain? And the answer is kind of yes and no. It's not so much about overtraining. It's more about under recovering. So if you're in the calorie deficit, or if you're not getting enough sleep, or if you're not getting enough stretching, or if you're not getting enough hydration, then this is going to lead to too much breakdown during exercise and not enough buildup, leading to over catabolized muscles, meaning you're just breaking down more than you're able to build up. But let's talk about pain. I get this question asked a lot too. Should I be feeling pain during this exercise? Or it hurts when I do this exercise. And I want to be super clear. There is some pain when it comes to exercise if you're going to achieve a result higher than what you're currently experiencing right now. So how I like to phrase this is that you should be seeking some level of uncomfortability or discomfort or pain during exercise if you're going to improve in any way, really, but if you're definitely going to improve your body composition. Now, pain is different than discomfort. So you should be feeling discomfort. You should not be feeling pain. I encourage us to get in tune and touch with our bodies to recognize, is this just starting to burn and I'm not used to this burning feeling because I'm pushing my capacity, I'm pushing myself, and this is harder than it was before? Or am I experiencing pain that could be a result of improper form or an injury? And this is what we want to identify today. So it's important to distinguish if you're feeling pain, meaning if you tried to do that again, it would be a shooting pain, a throbbing pain, or a too tense of the muscles when they're not moving in the proper form. Let me tell you, you'll know if it's that type of pain. You'll know immediately. If you have to ask me the question, this hurts, should I be feeling that? Chances are it's okay. Chances are you're just feeling a little bit of muscle fatigue and the burning sensation that comes along with lifting weights or exercising at capacity, and that's okay. If you feel a pain where you're like, that hurts, I don't know what that was, this is something you should avoid. So it's important to be uber aware of your body, guys, and start to identify and decide whether this is just discomfort and you don't like it because it's hard, in which case this is the spot where you really want to push through and persist, because this is you pushing your boundaries and pushing your threshold. It can't always be easy. You're not just coming into the gym to pump a few reps out and go through the motions. This would be how I define the difference between doing cardiovascular activity and doing cardiovascular activity that's going to burn fat. It's like the difference of getting up on the treadmill and getting exercise and movement in, as opposed to getting up to a certain heart rate zone that would allow you to burn fat. Does that make sense? So just going through the motions, you're getting the activity, and that's great. Hoorah, great for you. And if that's all you're going for, then stay there. But if we're looking for change, we need to seek some level of discomfort and get out of our comfort zone just a little bit, or a lot of it. But then if you're going a lot of it, here's where I'll come to the next piece of the pain factor. If you're going a lot of it and you really enjoy the intensity of exercise, I do. So I like to seek a lot of discomfort, a lot of new, I like to push myself. I like to push my boundaries, see what I'm capable of in the gym. Then we're talking another level of pain, because then we're talking about the pain level that comes after exercise, which would be soreness. So contrary to popular belief, muscle soreness is not necessarily good. Most professional athletes and some of the highest performing business people and athletic people will follow what is known to be like a 1 less than rule or 2 less than rule. For instance, if you can do 10 pull-ups at a certain amount of weight, then it's recommended to only do 8. Okay. Because this sounds contradictory. Like, well, if I want to push myself, shouldn't I be pushing past that? But here's the thing. If you could do 10 at a weight that you didn't previously do, but you only do 8 at that weight that you didn't previously do, that is still pushing yourself and it's still an improvement. However, it's not taking you to a point where you're going to be sore for days afterwards, because this soreness is actually an inflammatory and stress response to what you've just put your body through. And this is not always good, especially if we're talking about daily living and making this something that is a lifestyle. Okay, so while new exercisers or new athletes coming into a new routine will, without a doubt, experience some level of soreness, it should not be debilitating. It should not be incapacitating. And it should not be, so painful that you are struggling to do daily activities the next day. So these are 2 types of pain that we're really distinguishing of pain during exercise and pain after exercise. And the bottom line here is, guys, is A, listen to yourself, because chances are you already know the answer. But B, if you're feeling discomfort, this is not pain. If you're feeling the burning sensation of a struggling muscle as you're pushing yourself in the gym, this is not pain. So we need to get very clear on what's pain and what's challenge. Pain, not good. Discomfort, very good. Some level of soreness may be unavoidable for new exercisers. Intense, excruciating levels of soreness, not necessary for an athlete of any level, really. And only athletes at the top level who train absolutely insane, Michael Phelps training, 4, 6, 8 hours a day, their recovery routine outside of the gym is just as diligent as their training routine inside the gym. And I don't know about you, but I just don't have the capacity to do all of that recovery stuff. So I need to be smart about how I'm exercising my body in the gym. So I'm not just putting myself in a constant state of breakdown, which only takes away from your results anyway, but it also takes away from your overall quality of life, which is contradictory to why we're here in the first place, because we're here to improve our quality of life. And so if you're like most people who are crazy busy right now, running around, lack of sleep, nutrition is probably off, then you're going to need to moderate and shift gears in the gym to make sure that you're pushing yourself in a smart way and not just pushing yourself in a masochistic way. I hope this helps when we're talking about pain, guys. Next video, we're going to be talking about sleep. How important is it? Cat's out the bag. It's very important, but I'll explain to you why. And then I also want to talk about enjoying the journey and what the importance of this truly is, because if we're supposed to be exercising every day, which we are, then we need to learn how to really enjoy this process and make it fun for ourselves. Because if something's not fun, chances of us continuing to do it are slim to none. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you next time on the Coach's Corner.